Types of people on spring break by John Scully, man. 14K views 4 days ago, 912 likes. I'm tripping. Let's hop straight into it, dog.
The cold atmosphere of winter behind, and we are now approaching spring. Finally, we can breathe some vitamin D for once. Gosh, yes, the days are getting a little bit warmer, but it still doesn't beat summer. Summer will always be superior, but nevertheless, students from South and North America are having it nice over there, okay?
Okay, let me ask you this right quick, right? Let's say spring was actually like you had no school, no nothing, bro. Like let's say summer and spring switch positions. Wouldn't spring be the best time of the year? Not only is the weather the best, but you got no school, no work, you ain't got nothing to worry about really but paying your bills if you're grown. Honestly, spring would be the best time of the year. Me personally, I feel like spring is the best time of the year. Not only because I was born during spring, but it's the best time overall, bro. Literally, the life is cupcakes and rainbows in spring, bro. Seriously, unless your grades is bad.
Having a proper season to look forward to on the school break. I would describe spring as a summer wannabe. Like spring just gets jealous of summer and wants to be summer so bad, but ultimately fails. Spring is basically a warm-up summer, but nevertheless, it's still a break from school, and who doesn't like a break from school? I mean, we all do. So let's go over the types of people on spring break. Meet the party animal. The party animal student during spring break is a walking, talking hurricane of chaos, and they treat the entire week like it's a full contact sport, where the only goal is to maximize fun and minimize sleep. From the moment they arrive to the event, they make it very clear that they're here to party harder than anyone else. They own sunglasses that never leave their face, even indoors, at night, and probably even in the shower. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they have their sunglasses in the shower. And they stride around with an over-the-top energy that seems impossible to sustain, but somehow lasts until at least a day or two before completely burning them out. Their daily schedule is a bizarre mix of naps, pre-party rituals, spontaneous bar runs, and relentless hype speeches, punctuated by moments of shouting, "Let's go!" at situations that don't require yelling. They also have a talent for attracting drama, for some reason, and they always tend to lose their shoes and forget where they put their phone or where they put their keys, and they always turn simple decisions into high-stakes events. Their friends always have to look after them after every single
still tripping, bro. If Nightbot's still tripping, I might have to spank the Nightbot bottom. I was about to say, bro. I thought it was still staying something, bro. I was about to say, you might have to spank Nightbot. Seriously.
And the way they be limping after the night, you'll think that they got knocked out by the greatest WWE champion of the world or something. Throughout the week, they are the first to suggest a new adventure, the first to start dancing are a crowded club, and the first to encourage a group chant in situations where nobody asked for one. Yet they are also the first to collapse into exhaustion somewhere between the beach and a hotel lobby, still clutching into their spirit drink like it's a life raft. Despite all the chaos, exhaustion, and occasional embarrassment, the party animal student is somehow the life of the trip, because without their endless energy, loud declarations, and wildly unnecessary dramatics, spring break will be nothing without them. Next, meet the dudes who spend all of their spring breaks trying to date girls.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie, speaking of the parties, bro, me personally, obviously, about looking at me, bro, you can tell I'm in high school, bro. I can't go to a high school party because I don't want to drink. I don't even want to be provoked to drink, bro. Seriously, I'm not a drinking kind of guy. If you do drink, I'm not gonna judge you, but I just personally can't be getting drunk, bro. Because I remember I seen somebody my age on the road, like on the street. He was drunk. Like, you could tell he was drunk because you could smell the alcohol on him, bro. And I ain't gonna lie, bro, the way he was acting out of character. I could tell this is not how you act because he started fighting his demons in front of me. He started fighting his demons. He started scratching his face and all that. There's no reason why you should be this eradicated, bro. And he just walking, fighting his demons, scratching his face. I couldn't be doing that, bro, because I don't know what kind of person I am when I get drunk because I've never been drunk. Now, I'm not gonna say I'm never going to get drunk because, you know, people change. My frontal lobe hasn't been developed yet. So maybe, who knows, man, I may become an alcoholic. I may need AA. I may need Alcoholic Anonymous. But hopefully I won't, though. I'm not trying to wish that on myself. But seriously, though, I might, if I get drunk, bro, and I find out that I did something, like, wicked while I was drunk, like, say, I was drunk, I get over the hangover, and I get a phone call, and it's this gay dude talking about I love how you did me last night. I wouldn't be able to live with myself, bro. Just like we saw in the Brand New Day trailer, I'm gonna have to jump off the building. But this time, bro, I don't have organic webs to save me. Seriously, bro. But let's get back into the react.
Literally, that's the only purpose on that spring break. They treat the entire week like it's some kind of speedrun dating competition where the goal is to talk to as many people as possible. And during the function, you're always trying to go for the drunk girls to increase your chances of actually scoring, but it's kind of corny if you ask me.
Can you, after you watch something by Recap Clint? I don't know who that is, but I'll check them out.
Most of them are typically dreadheads or dudes with buzz cuts. They're always shirtless as they trained all year for this very moment. And you know, they have their earrings on, they have their eyebrow slits, and they're ready to scout for any prey coming through. Like, they are ready to score goals like Cristiano Ronaldo. The moment they arrive at the destination, they immediately start scanning every beach, restaurant, pool, and club area, like they're conducting a very serious social investigation. They are constantly pointing out people to their friends and asking questions like, "You think I should talk to her?" And their friends are like, "Yes, bro, go chat to her, bro, go chat to her. Go move that, that's all you, bro. That's your boy, that's your boy."
That's that UK slang. Because nobody, if I say, oh man, I ain't gonna lie, that John over there, she looking beautiful. None of my homeboys ever told me to go move that. Go chat to her, bro,
go chat to her. Go move that.
Go move that? My homeboys never told me to go move that. That's that UK slang, bro, but I ain't gonna judge.
That's all you, bro. That's your boy, Don't fumble it, bro. Don't fumble this back. And once their friends give them the green light, they have a sudden burst of confidence that normally doesn't exist during the school year. Then they walk up to the strangers with extremely rehearsed opening lines that they clearly practice in their head beforehand and say stupid pickup lines like,
"Hey, excuse me, I'm lost. Can you give me the directions to your heart, please?"
Come on, dog.
Like it's those cheesy pickup lines that they always do that somehow works or sometimes just fumbles. Throughout the trip, they spend an impressive amount of time adjusting their hair, fixing their outfits, and asking their friends if they look good before approaching someone. Only to return 10 minutes later, either celebrating like they just won the championship or pretending the conversation didn't even happen. They're constantly suggesting to go to crowded places specifically because apparently according to them, there'll be a lot of people there, so there'll be a lot of opportunities. And then when they do go to the locations with high opportunity, they always acquire a 99.9% failure rate. All of that work for nothing. What a shame. By the end of the spring break, they usually have a few brief conversations, maybe exchange a couple of social media handles, and a long list of stories about almost successful attempts, even though their friends know how they spent their entire week treating the trip like a very chaotic dating experiment.
Yeah, bro, hold
Next,
up.
allow me to stories about almost
here,
successful attempts, even though their friends know how they spent their entire week treating the trip.
Talking about some kiss or slap. Okay, let's say, okay, you do get the kisses. I ain't hating, bro. If they don't slap you and you get the kisses, I ain't hating, brother. But you gonna start hating on yourself when you got some fungus growing on your lip, brother. Then it's not gonna be fun and games. Then it's not gonna be kiss or slap anymore, brother. It's not gonna be kiss or slap anymore. You gonna have to stop doing these videos. It's gonna turn from kiss to slap to paper or plastic, sir. Would you like extra salt on your fries? Would you like extra cheese on this burger? That's what it's gonna have to turn into. And that'd be their main source of content. I'm not trying to hate on them, but seriously, bro, that'd be their main source of content, bro. Come on, bro, you gotta lock in, dog.
Like a very chaotic dating experiment. Next, allow me to introduce to you the student who always spends spring break entirely indoors at home. Because while everyone else is traveling, partying, or pretending they discovered themselves on some tropical coastline, this person has quietly committed to doing absolutely nothing outside their house for the entire break. When spring break first starts, they tell themselves they'll use the time productively. Maybe catch up on hobbies.
Who says that? If you're talking about the kiss or slap, bro, trust, in 2020 they was going crazy with it. Especially 2021 too, bro. They would be on the beach talking about some kiss or slap. And it'll be the most BBL person you've ever seen in your life. Like BBL lips, BBL tits, BBL butt, everything, bro.
Clean their room, or finally stop playing their piano that's been catching dust for years. But within about 2 days, their schedule completely collapses, and the break turns into a long stretch of sleeping at 4 a.m., staying in pajamas all day, playing video games, and slowly losing track of what day even is. Their routine becomes waking up at noon, grabbing random Lay's crisps from the kitchen, and immediately sitting down at their computer or on the couch where they proceed to spend hours scrolling through social media, watching other students post beach pictures and party videos while they remain perfectly stationary. They rarely leave their house.
I ain't gonna lie, this might be me, because I gotta lock in with the streaming. Because all these other breaks I've been missing out on. Thanksgiving break I missed out on. Christmas break I didn't really miss out on, because I streamed quite a bit. And all these other breaks, I think I missed out on a lot. I ain't gonna hold you, so I'm locked in, bro. When spring break for my school come around.
Unless it's absolutely necessary. And even simple tasks suddenly feel like too much effort when the comfort of their room, their phone, and stable Wi-Fi are right there. In fact, the most exposure to sunlight they get is from their artificial light bulb they have in their room, where they endlessly rotten. You ask them how spring is going, and they recite in Discord brain rot slang. You ask them to come outside for once and hang out, and they still refuse to come outside because apparently they're busy running errands as a mod in their Reddit servers. As the week goes on, their sleep schedule slowly drifts into chaos, binge watching Jujutsu Kaisen, or falling down endless internet rabbit holes in their computer monitors because they have nothing better to do. These events are literally the highlight of their days during spring break. Their screen time is probably 100 hours, and that's only on their phone. By the end of spring break,
what could you possibly be doing on Olive Garden? I ain't gonna lie, last time I went to Olive Garden, I was eating the mac and cheese, and I looked to my right, and on the floor, there was a family of 3 roaches crossing the road like ducks. Seriously, bro, like the family of ducks. Like how they would be the mommy duck and all the other kid ducks. That's exactly how they was crossing the floor. Not gonna lie, I no longer eat that mac and cheese, bro.
they may not even have the capacity to even come to school normally and function like a normal person in society. Next is the student who works on spring break. The students who have to work during spring break are living in a completely different reality from everyone else. Because while their classmates are posting beach photos, pool parties, and sunset selfies all week, they are waking up early to clock in like it's any other normal work day. These students usually start the break with a brief moment of optimism where they tell themselves it won't be that bad. But that illusion disappears the moment they open social media and see 20 different people they know relaxing somewhere warm while they are putting on a work uniform. The entire spring break routine becomes painfully predictable. Wake up, get ready, commute to work, deal with annoying customers.
I have 722 hours on Free Fire, so I can't really talk on that one. What is Free Fire, gang?
Or tasks for several hours, then come home tired knowing they have to do the exact same thing the next day. Throughout the week, they develop a special kind of bitterness towards every co-worker or customer who casually asks, so did you do anything fun for spring break? Because the honest answer is that they spend most of it behind the counter, stocking shelves, answering emails, or dealing with general chaos of the workplace that does not care about college schedules. They also tend to become the designated person who listens to everyone else's vacation stories when school starts again. They're out here sitting there nodding politely while people describe their beach trips and late night adventures, even though their own highlight of the week might have been getting an extra hour of sleep during a shift. Despite all of this, the working student usually shrugs it off because they know they're making money while everyone else is draining their bank accounts. But there's still a time.
Do you realize how much money this will save us? What's that? I just got the budgeting app with base 44. Look.
Tiny voice in the back of their mind wondering what it would feel like to have one spring break where they didn't have to work all the time. Now there's more. Let's talk about the influencer during spring break. The influencer student during spring break treats the entire trip less like a vacation and more like a full.
Not me. I can't even stand when people take pictures of their food, bro. Why are you letting your phone eat before you? That's really making your phone an idol, bro. Or just the camera in general your idol. Never make your phone or your camera your idol, bro. Seriously.
Time content production schedule, because in their mind, every single moment must be documented, optimized, and posted for maximum engagement.
No, bro. Hands down. Don't get me wrong. When you go out somewhere, don't get me wrong. Like, take pictures, bro. Like, take in the moment. But at the same, like, take pictures to like have memories, but also like you want to take in the moment, bro. Like, you want to take in the moment and have that experience as a memory, bro. You don't want everything to be phone. Taking pictures, pictures, because then it's not gonna really be in your heart. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna really remember that. You know what I'm saying? Like, make memories everywhere you go. Because if you take a picture of something, don't get me wrong, you'll look back at it and you'll have that feeling of nostalgia for like 12 seconds. But if you're making memories, you'll be able to like sit there and think about it like, dang, oh, I met that lady there. Oh, I talked to that guy there and we had a good conversation. You know what I'm saying? So don't just take pictures, bro. Make memories, bro. Seriously. Bro, what am I feeling like, bro? I'm watching a John Scully video and all of a sudden I'm feeling like a motivational speaker. Battle Royale game like Fortnite? Oh.
The moment the spring break begins, they're already planning what kind of content they want to capture. Talking about things like aesthetic beach poses, Fort Lauderdale travel vlogs, Cancun shenanigans, and spring break photo dumps. As if they're managing a small media company instead of just hanging out with friends. Throughout the trip, they constantly have their phone out recording clips, adjusting camera angles, or asking someone to hold their camera while they redo the same walk in the sand multiple times so it looks more natural in video. They can't even enjoy their spring break. All they care about is recording videos.
Talking about, hey guys, yo, it's spring break.
We're about to get lit in the beach in Miami. Type beat. Like, shut your mouth. It's almost them having a thing of narrating normal activities like they're hosting a vlog, exploring where they're going, what they're eating, and how amazing their experience is. Even though everyone standing next to them is just trying to enjoy the moment without a camera being pointed at them while they're vlogging. Meals take longer because the food has to be photographed first, outings take longer because they want multiple shots from different platforms, and conversation often get interrupted because they suddenly need to capture one quick video before the lighting changes. They're also constantly checking their phone to see how posts are performing, refreshing likes, reading comments, and discussing things like engagement or algorithms, while the rest of the group is just trying to relax. Like, I'll be honest, I'm a YouTuber, so I can see why they do it, but if I was trying to enjoy spring break, then I'm just trying to enjoy spring break. I'm not just trying to be out here to record everything and document every part of the break. I'm just trying to enjoy it. So just enjoy it, please. Like, the people with the cameras are the most annoying type of people, in my opinion. Nobody cares, just enjoy the holiday. Anyways, I hope you guys have a lovely spring break. Remember to go outside and farm some memories in your brain because you would thank yourself for it. I promise you. And don't do anything you'll end up regretting. And don't rot in your room in the spring break. Actually go outside for once. And stay protected, guys. If you're wondering about the different personalities on the summer break, then here's a video going through all of them. Thanks everyone, cheers.
W react, bro. W react. Let me see who that other